So how's your week been, bro?
Busy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's opening up a franchise again, bud. Sick
Yeah.
of, sick of my other job, man. So I was like,
I hear that.
I need to get back to being my own boss again, man.
That's what it's about, though, man. I find that any job that I've been in, eventually I'm just like, you know what? Why is this?
I like the freedom. I miss the freedom, bro.
Yeah. And
Sick of having to call out. I don't want to go work today. Call up like, sorry, or play sick. Hey, mash up.
We laugh.
So stupid. I'm sick of doing that.
No, I remember, yeah.
Do you remember doing that?
Remember your sick voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I've lost my voice.
But you're so mad now.
Can't ever come work, Can't talk.
Do you know? Just the maddest thing. Now there's all that scheduled texts and that. You know about that?
No, of course.
But I didn't know about that. I didn't know you could schedule a text. So you could go out that
Brother.
before and be like, no, yeah, I'm not going to be up at
It's
9.
even better
Schedule
now.
a text to say I'm not even coming in at
It's even
9,
better
9
now.
o'clock.
It's even better. All you have to do is call the line,
Uh-huh.
thingy, and just or send an email and just whatever. There's no
Oh, it's mad.
there's no awkwardness. There's no hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is your voice like that? I can't speak.
Yeah, it's
There's
mad.
none of that. You get me? It's just email not coming in. But yeah, that's good though. You get me? I think that's what it's about, man. Man being man's own boss, working for manself.
It's just a freedom, man. Just feel free again, man.
You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that obviously the 9 to 5 or whatever the work thing is not for some people. I think
No, of course.
I think personally it's either for you or it's not. innit?
Yeah, for me, it's never really been for me.
I've always struggled with it.
Yeah,
Can't even lie.
always.
I've always struggled. I think the longest I've been, 9 to 5, working, is probably 3 years. And that was a struggle.
No, but I never got to 3 years. Well, 3 years, but not for a specific role. Any job I've ever had, I've always been on, after a year, if you're not giving me more bread, I'm cutting.
And that's
After every year, I cut. Unless my pay's going up later, I need to elevate or up.
And that's another thing. It's the P as well. It's like it has to make sense.
Has to make sense, bro.
because it's like, when you're capped
Yeah.
at a certain price, it's like, all right, you're getting this every month.
Yeah.
And then you see, even when I'm teaching, it's like I look at my paycheck and it's like nearly £900 tax.
Yeah.
I mean, £900 taken out of
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
It's not just tax, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's
pension.
mad.
All these things.
It's mad. So you're looking at your what's it called? The thing you pay. Net pay is your actual pay, innit?
Yeah.
And what's gross pay? See the gross. I look at the gross sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah, it's mad.
man's just getting raped.
It's mad. But certain jobs is good though, because even when you're paying them pension, they give you 2 times the amount you're paying. In some companies, 3 times. So it's good in that sense, that stability. Or if you need holiday pay, you just want to take a week off and get paid. Yeah, cool.
That's good, yeah.
But for me personally, I'd rather just grind out myself, make the extra bread, and just say, "Do you know what, next week we can go on holiday."
No, true. There are benefits to it
Not
because obviously pension as well.
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing with a pension sometimes as well.
I'm scared of pension, right? I got my own private.
It's like they're hoping that man dead.
No, but there is. I'm too scared of.
Because I've heard some things, like people, they don't get their pension payout.
Yeah, same as life insurance. If you've got life insurance, life insurance covers you, unless you got entire life, only covers up to you 65, bro.
No, of course.
You live past that, all that pay you
got
paid
a certain
in.
set amount of time, yeah.
Yeah. But the pension thing, I'm scared of pensions crumbling in general. I don't like pensions.
The companies.
Yeah, just in general, pensions in general. God forbid you have a mad financial crisis. So you see, since COVID, I just don't trust England.
And have you noticed it's like they're always increasing the length of time you have to work before you can retire. I swear it's going up now. What is it? 60?
It depends on when you're born.
Is it 67 now? 70. It's gone up now.
No, but it all depends on when you're born.
70.
Yeah, remember like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Like around lockdown, remember there was something happened with the pension where the companies lost all of that money.
Yeah.
So for probably not Eulah's age, but for my age, downwards, we would have to work till 68, 70, 72, yeah. Because
That's what I'm saying. It depends on age. Because I think my one, I can retire at 2058.
Man's love.
I'm retired 2058, fam. I'm 33, fam.
And
What do you
these
mean,
times, by
58?
then, aliens could have come and everything.
Fam. I've been abducted, all that.
Done.
Moved to Mars.
ET thing.
Certain borders are living on Mars, like Elon Musk lives on Mars.
That's what I'm saying to you. They don't care about pensions. What's a pension?
So I'm like, let me just keep my bread, slap that in a little ISO or something, bruv, or keep it shoebox.
Bro, you know, Elon Musk
have given Mars by then.
By 58, 2000. You know that Total Recall? Remember Total Recall?
Fam.
And they can't breathe in it on Mars, innit?
The maddest thing is, my soul desensitized because of the movies. Man just sees it like,
No, it's definitely
man's joking, but man can actually just see it happening. Like, it's mad.
Remember Total Recall?
Yeah.
Man comes out of the
made a
thing.
new one
Man
as well.
said just blows. That film was cold though. That film was cold. Oh yeah, no, man's head start shaking and the eyes start come out. Hey, big up Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. He's cold. That name's a bit racist. But yeah.
How's your week been anyway?
My week's been good, you know. I've just been working day in, day out. Obviously going away soon, man. So just trying to, you get me? Just pattern up
So
before I go.
let's take an extra suitcase. How long's the flight? How long's the flight?
I think about 5 hours, isn't it?
I can live in a suitcase. I might just get a suitcase from us.
No, man, I don't want you to. You get me? But yeah, what we talking about today, bro?
You say relationships, isn't it?
Relationships. We're going there. Yeah? What you saying? We're talking about the female them. You get me?
That's always fun.
All right, so to kick it off, let's talk about our first relationship. So, what you remember about your first relationship? You remember your first one?
Our first ever relationship.
Yeah. Like the primary school one.
Or primary school, like that.
No.
I don't even have a relationship in primary school. What do you mean relationship?
What are you saying? You was pimping from then? You just
It's
bad things in primary school.
fam. It's pimping.
You didn't have a girl.
I probably went out in primary school. I probably went out with every
You're a proper slut. You know?
every girl in my year. Like yeah, I think I was like that in primary school.
Well, in primary school, so
Yeah.
you just the girl and sugar from.
And it's
early.
mad as well because they even used to beef. It's just
What
mad. They used to beef. In primary school, over matter. I was like, yeah, I've got out with this one. I'm not going to mention names, but I got out with this one that term. Next term with the next one.
Yeah.
So run around play kiss chase and do
I
stupidness.
didn't know you was doing this.
You doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Why should I like you did the same thing? Primary school was dance.
Now,
man.
primary school was cold. Do you know what it is? I can't even say I had a relationship in primary
That's
school.
what I'm saying.
I was so mad
Yeah, you was
in
tapped.
primary school. I thought I was just tapped in primary school. So I don't
Still-
think.
But to be fair, you're still tapped now, so I don't know how you've ever had a relationship in life.
You know what's mad? I remember seeing girls now, yeah, and they'll be like, "Hey Ross, you know in primary school everyone liked you," and I was thinking, I was so mad. It's like the girls liked, man. I was just too mad.
But it goes back to the other thing, social media. You know, like Facebook and that when it first started. They'll get girls from like primary school, be like, had a crush on you.
Yeah,
You'd be
you
like,
didn't even
"What?"
know.
That
You
type
didn't
of person
even
had a
know.
crush in primary school, you'd be like, what? Even not even like me. Mad.
But yeah, primary school was cold though, man. You get me? I think I don't know. I was kind of late with the whole relationship thing.
Is it scary though? When you think back, do you think how your mind was then though, with girls and that? Do you look now? I think with your kids, because even with my kids, I look and think, oh, you're in primary school now. I think about when I was in primary school and what I was thinking. Like, do you ever think? Do you ever where I come from?
I know what you mean.
Do you ever think that?
But I wasn't. No, but you know what it is. I wasn't. When I was in primary school, I knew. Obviously, I love girls. I like girls. You know what I'm trying to say, but it's like I was so shy, even from year
You're
7.
saying it's mad frigid.
Brother, I was super frigid. you see, year 7, brother. There was man in my year doing madnesses to gal, and I'm there like like I'm with the in crew. I'm just like, I'm there watching. Brother, I'm seeing man do this, do that, and I'm not gonna go into detail, but. And I
said I was watching all
I used to look and I used to think, that's what I'm saying. I used to look and I used to think, is this what you man are on?
Mad.
You man are nasty from early. But I don't know. For me, that's why I think maybe upbringing as well has something to do with it. Because you think to yourself sometimes, like, why, from like year 7, like some of my brethren, the
Knew too
things that
much.
they were doing with girls, I'm just like, bro, I wasn't even there yet. But I was still like, I remember having one girl, she was in my year, she's in my year, and she liked one of the youths in the one of the youths in the older year liked her. You get me? And but she liked man. And I
She
was
weren't there. She weren't there.
I was just like, yeah, well, you know what? We're together. Brother, I used to avoid her. Brother, imagine she's my girl in school, but I'm avoiding her in school. How mad is that, bro? Do you know what I mean? And I remember one time I plucked up the courage to kiss her, I'll see her at the bus stop. I run up to her. I was like, we saying even a kiss here quickly. Kiss the dust on the bus. Brother, now I look back, I think, she must have thought this shoot is so tapped.
Capped. Mad.
But that was the first.
But I think that shows girls develop a lot quicker than boys. Well,
Yeah,
some boys in general.
She was game. She was game. You get me? But I wasn't game.
You see the recent that all the years
man,
ago.
yeah, shout out Dion, man. You get me?
Yeah. She laugh at you and that. I think.
Huh?
Did she laugh at you and be like?
No,
tell you
we
all
don't
the
even,
stories
we
of
don't even talk about it or nothing like that. 'Cause it was so long ago,
Yeah, it's
like
old
year
school.
7, innit?
Yeah, old
Do you know
school.
what I mean? But I don't know. I was just a late bloomer, man. I can't even lie. Obviously, man's got.
I'm a late bloomer as well, though. I didn't lose my virginity till I was like 15.
Bro, you lost it before me. Then I lost mine when I was 16,
Yeah, I was like 15. Yeah, 15.
and to be fair, that's late. I got man that.
I remember man
Because-
being on to me, bruv. At 15, blood, you need to lose your virginity before 16.
Man telling you.
Yeah, like, you need to, blood. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? But why it's mad is because,
Man says you need to.
yeah, you realise how many man used to chat shit. Because the same man, bear them, but still V-Reg. And they'll be like,
Yeah,
like,
brother.
they're lying.
Brother.
I said, why you beat a team? Where you beat a team? I beat a team in
Brother.
Jamaica still. Like, what
I can't
team in
lie.
Jamaica, fam? Where?
Oh yeah, the track said so it's far, innit? So
Where in Jamaica,
you can't
fam?
even find them and
Find them,
say,
yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
you sleep with my man.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
you know
not
man's
happening.
definitely certified.
Yeah.
You can't just say, but I was a dry sex bandit, fam.
Like,
Be a dry sex. I was dry sex a thing. Dry sex it up. You get me? And just say, I beat it.
oh,
Go
you
back to
used
the
to lie
man.
like that? Oh, my days.
Go to the man
That's
and
wild.
say, yo, man, beat that, you know, still.
That's wild.
These time, man, just. to death, you know. Man left.
Oh, that's so nuts.
Man left, licked the bridges like, yeah, man, ace that. Come on, man, you mad? Like, it's crazy. Like, come on, man, beat that. And then it will come out like, man, beat the girl. I'll be like, what? What were you thinking about? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bear of that, cuz. Bear of that. But those were the days, man.
That's what's mad. Even going back to what we're talking about, like trauma in general over this season. Think how much trauma you could have even gave that girl at that age, blood,
What, for lying?
for lying about beating. Like, it's
That's
mad.
true, that's
She gave
true.
him trauma from young.
That's true.
This whole Jezzy thing and that people like, why you slept with her? No.
No, but I reckon that used to happen a lot, though. I know guys used to lie.
Bro, 100%.
and
Girls
say,
used
they
to lie,
slept-
bro.
They slept with this one and slept with that
Girls
one.
used to lie.
Didn't.
And people,
Even girls have lied on man before.
yeah, fact.
When I was young,
Fact.
one girl tried to lie and say,
Bruv.
Ross licked my pussy.
Oh, allow it.
Brother, the
Allow
man was
it.
young.
Allow it, fam.
Brother, imagine how that can dent your reputation early.
Tarnish your thing from
And you know how it is on the ends that everyone's like, nah, man ain't do that, man don't do that. Imagine a girl saying, yeah,
Allow that.
brother, that lived with me. And do you know what it is? People always say, back then, some people that know, man, I'll tell man, no, bro, that didn't happen.
Never.
You get me? But there's still a percentage of people
Of course.
that are like, yeah, do you know what you did?
No, the same man you probably told still probably thought deep down that you done it anyway.
Yeah, even though I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Do you know what I mean? It's
That's
just,
just not for me either. I've never been on that.
yeah,
I'm not freaky enough for that. I can't lie.
yeah.
That's
I
what
don't.
it is.
But how do you feel about it? Like, obviously, when you're with your missus for like
But I'm married. I'm
a
still
long
not on it.
time.
I'm married. I'm still not on it, bro. It's
But I
not for
can
me.
see how that can because obviously to spice it up, you need to, you know what I mean. But that's
Obviously,
the thing. Do you know what it is? I've got nothing against it. Yeah, you get me. But it's like
My man's grown. It's sex, innit?
I
But
personally think
for me
that
personally, no.
it's not
not me.
It's not every girl
No, for me, it's
that
not
you
me.
go and do that. Do you know what I mean? There's a man that's from young. It's like this girl, that girl, that girl, that girl.
Yeah.
Like what
mad.
are you doing, bro? It's
mad.
wild, bro. Like do that with your missus, like that you've been with for a minute. You know what I mean? Cool, you lot got that connection. Do you know what I mean?
I was never been attracted to do that. Like, it's not something that I thought like, yeah. I know guys say like, yes, to please the girl, but I've never thought like, yeah, I've never in like with think.
No, I can see why. I can see why. I'm just, you know, what it is. I don't think I can see why, but I don't think I've had the thing to explore that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think I'd ever.
I'd have to be with my woman and know, do you know what? Me and you, we're like this. You're not going nowhere. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. It's still a bit childish though, I think, personally. For me, that's what I think now.
For me,
At the age I'm at now, I
in my
think it's
head,
still
do you
childish.
know what it is for me? In my head, I just think it's more. I'm always thinking about hygiene. For me, it's just a bit too dirty.
No, but obviously, if your girl
No, but in
is
general,
clean, then
no, but you can be as clean as you want. It doesn't mean you don't
No,
go
no,
toilet.
but- no,
don't
but-
go toilet
no,
every
but
single
your
day. How
girl-
many times, bro?
yeah, but your girl could say the same thing about you. She could
I know,
say,
but I don't expect
she could
that.
say,
But I
you
don't
know what
expect it.
mean?
That's why I say it's vice versa. Because I'm not doing that. I don't expect it from her.
Fair enough then. That's how your relationship
Yeah, I don't
is.
expect
I
it.
hear
Like,
it.
you get me?
You get me? But yeah, first relationships, they were funny, man.
Choke, bro.
They were funny. You get me? Do you think that your upbringing affected your relationships? I know it's a broad one, but
yes.
or even like, do you think it affected like what girls you chose? Like, did you know your type from young? Like, did you say, oh, do you know what? I like black girls, or I like mixed race girls, or I like...
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause from young, I've never really been attracted to black girls, I would say. More light-skinned girls. Like, been with one white girl before, two. But I've never been attracted to, like, black girls. So I think from young, I've known my
Why
type.
though? Do you think that is?
I don't know, you know.
It's just your attraction.
Yeah, and I think it's more the work, man. Even though some girls say that, like, light-skinned girls are hard work. I think light-skinned girls are hard work for black guys. And black girls are hard work for light-skinned guys. Does that make sense?
I hear you still, but I think all girls are hard work.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, the chasing of a girl, I think for me it's easier to get a light-skinned girl than it is to get a black girl. I've always seen black girls as more stush than light-skinned girls.
You think?
100%, bro.
I don't know, man. Me, in my experience, because I'm on the flip side. I've just liked black girls from day. Do you know what I mean? It's like, obviously I've seen white girls, but it's like I've never...
But you see black girls
Mm.
as less stush than mixed race girls?
I haven't had an issue on that stush. I think that's probably caused by you. Do you know what I mean? It's probably caused by you thinking that, because I know what you kind of mean. I used to think that about white girls. I used to think, you know, like I'm so into black girls. So I used to think,
You don't approach them a certain way.
it felt weird, like
Approach them.
trying to chat to a white
Yeah,
girl. I used to say to myself, "Oh, I don't think I can even chat to a white girl." Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
think you're right.
making
Yeah, I
it.
think you're right.
It's like you're kind of
you're
creating
right.
it yourself.
I think you're right.
Where when I got in my later stages of my life, it was like nothing. It's like a woman is a woman, isn't it? It's like I speak to any woman. It's the same thing.
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? But when you're young, it's kind of like distinctive. All right, I'm seeing black girls. So it's like, oh, do you know, I don't really like black girls, you know, but I can't even talk to white girls. And it's like, you're making it up in your head, bro.
No, I hear you.
To any girl.
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? Really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you're saying that.
I might just not have got as much love from black girls then. I more time get love from white girls than mixed race girls. That's what it probably is. I probably did get love from black girls because black girls carry themselves a different way. I never really might not have picked up on the signs or pursued it because I weren't there attracted. So
Yeah.
it might have been what it was, isn't it? But yeah.
But yeah, when I don't know, man. When I was young, I liked all different types. But yeah, I was more confident talking to certain races than others. I don't know why that was as well. Do you know what I mean?
I think you're right though, because if I was to see like, even down to Asian girls or any type of Asian girl, like Chinese, Pakistani, whatever, I wouldn't think when I was young, when I moved to an Asian girl, I moved to a Chinese girl. You'd think that how they even approach a Chinese girl, whether they're attracted or not. You'd think that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I think when you're young, it's like you think different, isn't it?
But do you know what it is? What I've realized with girls, it's not even like you get some races, yeah, where they're like proper in their culture, stay within their culture. Like obviously with Asians, they a lot of the time they stay within their culture. Do you know what I mean? But now and again you get ones that are like they're not really they obviously they got their culture,
they're more
but they're more open.
Yeah, more westernized, yeah.
And then one day you can be more like
Yeah.
you can chat and have that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it all depends on how they're raised as well. Do you know what I mean? Because the same thing you get some black girls as well, and it's like they wouldn't be with a white boy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they'll stay within their culture.
Do
you know what I mean?
100%.
So I think it's just about upbringing, and obviously family plays a big role in it. But me personally, like having daughters, I wouldn't like how do you feel? Like say your daughter come back, would you be bothered about the race or whatever?
No, not at all.
Yeah, because it wouldn't
Bother me, yeah.
I'm not that kind of parent that's like, oh, you must.
But do you think that's because we're mixed race?
I don't know, man.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Like, what do you lot think if
What do
you
you
lot
lot
had daughters? Because everyone's different, isn't it? Like, would you say you lot are in your culture? Like, where was you born?
See, I was born in London, but my parents are from Ghana. But back in the day, it's like they didn't want us to date Nigerians.
Yeah.
See that?
That is the main thing.
Yeah.
It's like you can date whoever you want, but not Nigerians. So.
Yeah.
See, and that ain't even a race thing. That's more just like
Culture.
that's culture.
Yeah. But did that shape your attraction then? So would you write off anyone that was from Nigeria straight away?
Yeah, because you don't want the hassle.
Yeah,
you
so
don't
it's
want that because like we were talking about dating black girls, mixed race girls, white girls.
Yeah.
I just date anyone, you know. But I was like, I ain't dating no Nigerians. I don't want the hassle because I knew one of my cousins dated a Nigerian, and
Drama.
My aunt just went, she ain't coming in. So
But how was it if you brought a white girl?
no, just like I mean,
That's
most
mad though,
Ghanaians.
when you really think about
Yeah.
it. It's actually
Weird.
Yeah, most Ghanaians, like the old generation, they just said, nah, no Nigerians. You can date whoever you want. You know, just don't date no Nigerians. But and Jamaicans.
serious.
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
As they used to call it, they called them Nigeria, the Jamaicans, the Nigerians of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't blame you still. You get me? The Jamaicans are just wild, man.
But Nigerians will probably
Seriously.
be, on the flip side, they'll probably be the same as well, innit? Like, don't be with a Jamaican or a man from Ghana. They'll probably say it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just mad how like
Cultures are different.
culture kind of shapes. It does to a certain degree.
That's what it mainly is, isn't it? Culture and religion, isn't it? Like, they're two big key fundamentals, isn't it?
Yeah,
See what I mean?
but it's just I've never had an issue with like.
But even girls I've been with, for instance, like, one of my exes, like, some exes would be like, yeah, I can meet the mum, meet the dad, like, it's fine. Other exes are like, but we're not meeting my dad, like, do anything to, like, you're not meeting
Yeah,
my
because
dad.
your dad. Do you know why? Because your dad is like, it's peak, innit?
I know.
And you know what? Dads, we see through everything.
No, but I think it's cultures at the same time, though, because this person's dad was, like, from Sri Lanka. So he was probably thinking, like, there's no way you're bringing this mixed race guy, tat on his neck, half Jamaican,
It's not happening.
anywhere near my daughter.
Yeah.
My
He's probably
my
saying,
yard.
he's probably got kids
Yeah,
already.
Probably got like 10.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? But
probably got kids already.
Yeah.
Probably saying.
so it's different.
But yeah, like, would you say, like, what's your thoughts on like what's your first initial attraction like to a girl? What attracts you to a girl like when you see a girl? Because I always tell my daughters. I always tell my daughters, yeah. See when they're brushing their teeth.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I say to them. I'm like, you see your teeth.
yeah.
First thing a man looks
yeah.
at.
But people
Always
say,
make sure your teeth look
yeah,
good.
yeah, proper.
Brush them.
Yeah.
Because a girl could be crisp, bro.
Yeah.
You see the teeth, bro.
Oh, that off, it's mad,
Bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's done. No, but it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
But obviously it's different now, innit? You could take a turkey in it and just get the teeth. And
No, still, that's even worse. When I see fake teeth and I'm like, allow it. It's just it's artificial.
But imagine she come back a month later from Turkey.
What with new
The
teeth?
teeth.
Alright. I don't think we'll get to that month.
But you remember the
No,
old teeth.
we won't get to that month later.
You know the old teeth are underneath.
Yeah, it's mad.
They're underneath the veneers.
It's not happening.
But yeah.
I think initial attraction depends on the environment, innit? Because first off, just seeing someone you don't know, you're not around here walking down the street, it's going to be looks, obviously. But then if you're in an environment like, I don't know, whether you're in a gathering or barbecue or house party or whatever, and you're actually conversating with people, it could just be personality. It could just click through that way. So I think it depends on the environment, the first attraction. But if it's just face value, of course it's going to be looks, isn't it? Seeing someone on the road, you think, wow, I'm attracted to that person, isn't it?
Yeah.
All depends on the environment.
Yeah, it's definitely because do you know why I think that it's kind of true. But you know what it is, I think even when a girl speaks, because you could see a girl, and you'll be like, oh, that girl looks good, looks nice, and then you'll go speak to her,
She sounds thick.
Yeah, walk on.
Yeah, I'm mad.
You alright, yeah?
Yeah,
and he'll be like,
yeah.
what's the time?
What's the time?
You know,
Mad.
the voice. See the voice.
Yeah.
Because remember, you got to hear that voice on a regular, you know.
Yo, walk on. Wait, you work, yeah?
Brother, you know what's so mad? I remember one girl, back in the day, mixed race girl, Chris. Brother, she was so cockney, like proper cockney though.
Apple and pears.
Like, she's from East as well.
Oh, that.
Like, we saying, mate, you want mate?
No way.
No, bro, but she's so Chris. But that alone, brother, imagine listening to that every day.
Yeah.
We doing today, mate? You all right, mate?
Actually, calling you mate and that as well.
All right, yeah? Yeah, going on the pub. And you're thinking, how is this happening?
I swear, it's crazy.
Brother, so I think the voice is one of the things I look for as well.
But I think that depends on age though, because you adapt.
Like even my missus now,
Yeah.
the first initial traction, I've told her this as well. The first initial traction was the way she spoke. I heard the way she spoke. Obviously, she's pretty. And then I looked, and then she started speaking, and I was like, bro, this girl. This is before I even met her. I was watching one of her videos. That sounds a bit creepy. But I was watching her video on Insta.
Man's
You
was
get me?
smoking, yeah.
And wild, bro.
But don't you think that changes
What
though
am
in
I talking
general?
about? No, it was it was wow. It's when I first met her and I was talking to her and we exchanged Instagrams as well. And I was watching her video. I watched one of her videos and that. And I've heard the voice. I was like, I'm sold.
Don't you think it changes in general though? Like even with us, the way we speak, like when you come from where you come from, you speak a certain way. As you get older, you go into certain professions. You got to tailor the way you speak. Your whole vocab changes.
Yeah.
So I think it's mad. That same girl that used to speak like apple and pears Cockney was like, she probably speaks
I
completely
think she
different.
said
now.
apple and pears
Oh, she
on
said apple and
stage
pears?
as well.
Oh, she
I
said
think she
apple
said
and
that at one stage, yeah. Apple and pears. Scan up the apple and pears.
But she's probably changed now. She probably don't even speak that way no more.
Nah, she
'Cause how old
definitely
are you
ain't
them
changed.
times?
She definitely ain't changed.
That's
She's East
definitely
London. She'll say, I'm East London, born and bred.
Sounds mad.
Like she's still East London now, born and
Man.
bred. Do you know what I mean? But when you see her, Lighty, you'll be like, raw. It's like, what happened? Do you know what I mean? I like I don't know. Back then she was like single, but
So
now you know why
what
she's
age?
single, innit?
What age was your first like serious relationship? And it's usually always the toxic one, isn't it? So when was your first toxic relationship?
Ooh. Yeah, we going there.
What do you want relationships, isn't it?
My first
The
toxic
first
relationship.
obviously the first one is always
What do you
toxic.
mean, like arguing and that? And
Yeah,
all
the
that?
first one's always toxic, isn't it? The first person that you're actually in a serious relationship with
Yeah, it's my baby mum.
is
innit?
toxic.
My baby
Yes,
mum.
his baby mum.
100%.
And how old is you then?
16.
It's always the same age as well, isn't it? Like everyone's first.
Yeah, that's
It's
when
always
you
like
first start
15,
clashing.
16,
Yeah.
just leaving school. And it's just toxic, bruv. That's what's mad. That's why I even speak to the youth now, like our kids, we know exactly where they will be at that age. They could be thinking like this is going to be the person I'm with for the rest of my life. And do you get what I mean? They don't realize how toxic that relationship is.
No, but mine wasn't toxic. I'm lying. Mine wasn't toxic at that age. It was toxic when I eventually had children with her.
But how many years later was that?
Well, that was early 20s, isn't it?
Yeah, so what, 5 years into it, 6
Yeah.
years into it.
No, but obviously there was a break.
On
innit?
and off and that, yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a break, and then we got back together, early 20s, had children, and then down the line.
So the first part you say
started getting
weren't,
toxic.
so the first part weren't toxic, you don't think?
No. We was young. We was like young, sweet 16, innit?
No, but the breakup must have been toxic, 'cause you would never have broken up. Do you know what I mean? There must have been some kind of toxic. You don't think?
No, I think I was just
Grew apart at
I was
that
just
age, bro.
pimping.
Oh, so you was the toxic part then? That's what I'm saying.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wild, bro.
Yeah.
Once that's remember I said I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
See, once that happened,
It's wild.
bro, I was just like, raw. Is that how easy it is? I was just like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's like, but I still think, I know obviously everything, I always say everything links. I don't think man knew how to treat women. Even though, obviously we grew up with our mum and we had our sisters. I don't think I was taught as a man how to treat a woman.
Yeah.
Because I would have never done the things that
you've done
I've
before.
treated them the way I did. Because now I look back and I think, wow, why was I?
No, but even in general, I don't think, to an extent, yeah. But at the same time, I think, like, just maturing as a man in general, whether you're taught or not, you're going to go through your learning curve, innit?
No, but still, there's still some things though. You know what I mean? It's like, just some things that you just think, why was I behaving like that? Why when I was just honest, or why did I?
But I think,
treat
I'm
the
saying, I
girl
think it's
that
because you're
way,
young,
or-
though.
Do you know what I mean? Because obviously there's times when I've like linked girls and I've got bored, so I'll be like, yo, my brethren likes you, innit? What are you saying? Like, that's not cool.
Yeah, of course.
It's like there's things that I look back and I think,
Why
why
did I
was
do
I
that?
actually behaving like
Like
that?
that.
That's not the way to treat women in general, bro. Do you know what I mean? You don't treat women like that.
I hear you.
Like, obviously I'm finished. I finished seeing her, or I don't want to see her no more. I don't like her, whatever. Or for whatever reason. Why am I going that step to say, Oh, my brethren, like it's almost like it's
Yeah.
it's downgrade. It's horrible,
Of course.
bro.
Yeah. It's not. a
So I
nice
look
thing.
back and I think to myself, some of the things is just like, why was I behaving like that, bro? So I don't like blaming people, but I just feel that when you're young, you're supposed to just be taught certain things and just like, do you know what? There's a certain level that you don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
There's a certain level like things that you don't do, innit?
I-
Because there's things that you're gonna tell Navan, like.
Yeah, but whether he listens or not, it's different.
No, of
Like I
course,
say,
but
it's
he's still
gonna
got
be,
that
yeah, still
seed.
got that seed in his brain, yeah, to think
That's all they are. They're seeds, bro.
Mm.
Then when they get into them situations,
someone's.
I don't feel that we had enough seeds from our dad.
No, because even down to me, when I think about even me being married,
That's a
now,
why as well, isn't it?
yeah, it's mad.
That's
why.
a big why.
But
Still.
even down to me, I remember young. This was mad. All of my sister's brethren always like, "Gonna be good to a woman. Gonna be doing this." Because I was the youngest, and they was at certain ages. Might be in a room with her and her brethren, whatever. It was like, "You're always gonna treat a woman good. You're always gonna do that." They drilled it in my head from young, like Kirby and that's brethren, for instance.
Oh.
Be there, like you're gonna be a certain way with women. You're gonna be like that. You know, you're just young, like you're like 8 or 9, just looking at them like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you telling me all of this?" But you don't realize, like you say, it's seeds planted from young. You've always known.
They planted them seeds. in you.
Yeah, from young.
I didn't have them seeds.
Yeah, you didn't have them seeds.
Because they were probably telling you that because of me.
Yeah, that's
They're
my
probably
point.
looking at me thinking, look at you, you're little, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? See this one here, he's
Yeah,
not going to be
he'll
like
be like
you.
that.
Do you know what I mean? 100%.
So
Because
that's
I feel that you're definitely different to me. As in like, and I see it. Like, obviously you had your time when you was like wild,
Wild, of course.
but you're settled.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And you settled quite early.
yeah.
I would have never settled at your age.
Now, do you know what it is? For me, it's like when I had my first child, I thought, I'm done, innit? I think just from my upbringing in general, I'm just like, I'm just done now. I can't be acting mad because of my youth. So I think I just knew from young, I'm like settled down now. I'm
But
done.
do you think that? Do you remember when you said, "Oh, your first child learns from you," and we were read?
Yeah.
Did you learn and was you looking at like obviously me, Cleve?
Of course.
Like was you looking at us and thinking, "Nah, do you know?" what?"
Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, of course.
You learn from our
So I've seen the
mistakes.
stages. So I've seen all that. Not every relationship's the same, obviously, but I've learnt from you guys' relationships. And being the youngest brother, I've seen how you lot's relationships have gone. So I'm like, all right, if I do that, I know exactly how both of them women acted with you lot. Even though it's two separate women, it's still enough the same scenario that happens. So I'm like, make sure I can't do that because if I do that, it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
put me in this situation. So I've learnt from the experience, of course.
Yeah,
100%.
and it works both ways. Like at the end of the day, I know it wasn't just one sided. When I was there in it, I was like, all right, cool. This relationship, it's all her. You know what I mean? Now, as a man growing up, you know now.
Yeah, you know your wrongs, you've done.
I was just like going back to the beginning. What I was saying is like you're learning on the job.
Yeah.
Get me? We've had conversations like out of here where I said like I look back now and I think I just messed up.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But it's like I had to
to
go
learn.
through it.
Yeah.
And look, you've learned from it.
Yeah, I've learned
So it's
from it.
almost like there's someone that has to be that.
And what's mad is the main thing I've learned, from outside looking in, is communication, bro.
100%.
In every relationship, I've realised it's like the pride with men in general. Yeah, I don't want to tarnish every man, but most men, it's like their pride gets better just to say to the woman, like, this is the way I'm feeling, or I don't like this, or I don't like that, or whatever. It's always like anger, like, no, I'm not doing that, or whatever, or stubbornness. When communication is just key. And I think with women, it's like, from what I know about women in general, they're completely different to men, innit? So we could explain something a certain way, and they read it a completely different way to explain it.
Yeah. Well, they say men. What is it? Men are from. What is it?
Like
Wait,
Mars
women
and
are
Jupiter
from.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, men are from Mars.
I
Women
don't
are
know
from
that what I'm
Venus. or
saying,
something.
but I get.
No. There's a book.
Yeah,
But,
but that's what it is.
Like, what's your thoughts on independent women? Like this whole independent thing that
In
comes.
what sense?
Because that just come out of nowhere. Do you remember when Beyonce done that tune? Oh, the ladies independent. Remember this? It's Destiny's Child that
Yeah, I was young. Though.
That set that-
I was in primary school them times, so I've always,
But they set
I've always
that-
known about these independent women.
they set that vibe in it, like independent women. If you listen to the song, it's like they don't kind of need no man and da 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 da. Like, how do you feel that's affected like relationships? Because obviously that's what it is now, isn't it? You get a lot of like independent women that say you hear it a lot, like women saying, "I don't need no man."
I think a lot of it is a front though, man. Because same way men need women, women need men as well, innit? So it's like, do you know what I mean? But I think independency, I'm all for it, innit? Obviously, the old traditional way, like a man working, woman staying at home, looking after the kids and that, it's nice. But if a woman wants to go and make her bag, go and make her bag, man. I'm not gonna say no, don't pay half the bills. I'm gonna pay half the bills. Pay half the bills, bruv.
But I'm saying, all right,
I mean,
cool. All right, that's a good one. So do you think I'm in a relationship? Yeah. Say like the woman's at home with the kids. Yeah. You're working. What do you think men should just pay all the bills?
Yeah. Obviously, if the woman's not making no bread, how's she paying bills, bro?
And what should the woman be doing? You think?
The things at home, innit?
If you're paying all the bills,
the woman should be doing everything at home, innit?
like what?
When I come in, my food should be ready, cooking dinner, tidying the yard, washing's done, bringing up the children, innit? It's the old traditional way, innit? You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Same
so
if it's
say-
vice versa. If the woman was a breadwinner and she was out there, I'll be
Are
at
you
home.
Are you cool with that then?
Calm, but Joyce, I got a
So you're
temperament.
cool with being the dad at home with the kids? and
No,
she's
me
the breadwinner?
personally, I'm an alpha, so I don't like. I would like to think that I could be like that, but I ain't got the patience for kids to be with them 24/7.
Yeah.
Women are more nurturing, innit? Men, me personally, I'm not like
Yeah.
a nurturer, so I'm like, I need to be making the bread and look after you.
Yeah.
If we get a job, by all means, cool, innit? We can go 50-50, we can tag team it, innit? I don't mind. But
All right. So say one day you come home, tough day, you come home, there's no food, no dinner, innit?
yeah, I'm vexed, innit?
She said, make your own food, innit?
That's we're beefing from before you leave to work. Before you leave to work, there must be some kind of hostility. Because it would never
She
be
says,
like that.
I've been at home with these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't had no time to cook no dinner.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Of course, I'll get a takeaway, innit?
Are you saying cool? You get a takeaway?
Yeah, it's cool.
You're chatting shit.
Swear to
You're
God.
proper arguing.
So it's
I can see you.
it's cool. It's cool. It depends on what it
What,
is.
you couldn't even make my little sausages. What?
No, don't try it. It depends on what it is, isn't it? Like I say, communication is key, innit? If it's an angry, so I say it sounds like it's hostile.
Yeah,
If I walk in the yard and she's like, babe, I'm not gonna lie, it's been mad. These kids have been driving me nuts. I ain't cooked, innit? And we're on a level. I'm like, cool, don't watch that, we'll get takeaway. If I come in, effing and blinding, that whole energy is different, innit?
yeah, I
so
hear
you
you.
match energies.
Yeah, I
Understand?
hear you.
But if it's like a conversation,
Calm thing.
then we're gonna communicate, innit? So the
Yeah.
communication is key.
And how do you feel about obviously like men? So if she's at home and like you're cleaning, like do you like the cleaning
So
situation?
contribute.
No, like like the cleaning situation. You think
Yeah,
she'd
of
be
course.
cleaning? Because obviously when you think about it, it's like a man. All right, cool. We're out. We're paying all the bills. We're working. And like when you really think about the whole yard, the kids, food.
It's a lot.
It's mad.
It's mad.
When you really think about it, it's like taking the kids to school run, there and back.
Yeah.
In between that, they got to clean the whole yard.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they got to.
But that's why, with me personally, based on my experience, I break it up, innit? So you see in the mornings, before I go to work, I'm doing a school run. I just ask for the extra 10 minutes in bed. You make sure that they're fed. And my kids are trained anyway. They wake up, go downstairs, have their cereal, go back up, get washed, brush their teeth, get dressed, and do everything themselves. But for my little baby, innit? But so they're well trained. But I drop them to school in the morning before I go to work anyway.
So you got the kids cleaning as well.
Yeah, kids clean as well, chores.
Remember?
The nice thing is my kids get paid now for chores.
Okay.
So he introduced like 50p's and that, like
Yeah.
move on that. But I didn't want to do that. I was like, what? When I was young, do you think I'm getting paid?
No, do you remember we used to clean the skirting boards?
Yeah. Rub them down on that.
Yeah, rub them down. We used to do the most. Garden. Remember we used to do the whole garden?
Man used to get paid for that.
Man used to pull all the weeds out and everything.
My kids are like, yeah, I'm getting paid though, don't it?
But you know
But at
what?
the same time, I like it though, because I'm
Actually
thinking it's
rate-
showing you.
No, but I actually rate that now, you know.
What?
So, and just come to me now. You see, pulling out weeds and all of that. Mom actually put the graft in us.
Yeah, from early.
Because that's a graft, you
God,
know.
Of course.
You know, like going in the garden, bro, pulling out all the weeds, cleaning the skirt, brother. That's a graft, you know, as a man, you know. But you don't realize when you're growing up now, you know, like how man can just graft and whatever. That's where that's come from, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Because now, see my son, brother, I tell him to clean the
Yeah,
thingy.
it's lazy. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I don't mind paying my youths like 50p and that and pound and go shop and buy you football cards. I don't mind doing
Yeah.
that. 'Cause at the same time, it's showing them, seeing you work, getting paid.
Yeah.
Even though you should be doing it anyway, it'll get to a time where it's in them and they realise, you know what, I need to get paid for my yard. I want to make it look nice anyway and tidy anyway.
No,
but
fact.
from a young age, I'm still teaching them fundamentals. You do this. I'm paying you for this work.
And another thing though as well, which is a bit mad as well, is that different. You see, like cleanliness. What I've realized over the years, there's levels. It's like you see when you grow up with certain levels of cleanliness.
Like pulling
you
out
think
the cooker and that. And
you think everyone's got the same levels of
yeah,
cleanliness.
definitely different.
They haven't,
Yeah,
and that can be a clash sometimes
yeah,
as
of
well.
course, 100%.
Because there might be certain times you come home and you be like, I've cleaned the house, and then you're looking around thinking,
You ain't clean nothing.
you cleaned. And that's an argument in itself. Do you know what I mean? But it's a simple fact. Like why I'm saying these things is that it's like we're looking.
No, but sorry to cut you. That goes back down to, like I said, communication again. It's the root. 'Cause your angle straight away to do that is to cause drama. Like, what have you cleaned? When the angle should be.
No,
like,
I'm not saying I would do
I know, but the angle should be like, cool. When you clean, make sure she sees the way you clean. Do you know what I mean?
Teach her how to
Yeah,
clean.
not teaching her like that. I don't want to make her feel like she's downgraded, but I'm saying when she sees your standard, because when you do it yourself,
Yeah.
so no, well, I didn't even do that last time. Do you know what I mean? Rather than make it out like, I mean, you didn't clean this. Like, what's this? So I mean, all
No,
that
no, man, can't be. That's beef.
that's all mad.
That is beef.
That's all
You
mad,
can't be
but-
touching things.
Yeah, that's all mad. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The reason why I'm saying these things is that there's little intricates in a relationship where it's like when you're out of it, see when you're in it and all these things are happening and you're moaning about this, moaning about that. When you're out of it now, you look and you think to yourself,
It's stupid.
brother, it doesn't even matter.
not that deep.
Because at the end of the day, as long as you love each other, yeah, and you got the kids together, you should just build. No matter what. You should not be just breaking up because, do you know what, there's no food on the table or there's no... Do you understand? It's almost like a cop-out. And that's why sometimes I feel like...
No, but I think arguments show love as well, though.
No, a lot of relationships break up because of things like that.
Yeah.
A lot of the arguments, they're quite generic.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't cook. Oh, she don't do this. She don't do that. And then you go and what's mad now is that there's a lot of girls now. You see the new generation of girls, bro. They ain't cooking nothing, you know. They're probably cooking you super noodles.
Well, I've seen some mad TikToks on that. You know, it goes like, if, you know, them mad TikToks you come across like, oh, he said I can cook for him, and they put up like beans and toast, or they put up like they put like burger, like oven food, like chips and thing. I'm looking at. You think that's cooking?
That's what I'm saying.
You think actually putting something in the oven from Iceland is cooking?
Imagine coming,
Wild.
Imagine coming home from work
Mad.
and seeing beans on toast with egg.
Well, that's mental. To me, that's mental, bro. Any Iceland going in the oven at 180 for 20 minutes.
That's
That's
not
not
cooking.
cooking.
That's not cooking. But I feel that from looking back now, I feel that man should have definitely. If you, I'm not talking about myself, but if you're in a relationship and like, all right, you say like this, like you're Jamaican or you're African or whatever, and you're used to your mom cooking you certain food. Yeah, your woman you should want to learn that. How do you feel about that? Like your woman should want to learn what your mom used to cook or whatever, or your culture, and cook your food. Because even thinking about our mom, the only reason why we ate Caribbean food, bro, is because of
Mom
dad.
catered to that, yeah.
He
of
catered
course.
to dad, and then she learned how to do it, and then we had rice and peas, we had everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like she catered and said, "Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I mean?"
I think it depends. With me, I'm like, I don't mind if you cook your culture food, bruv.
As long as it's decent.
Yeah, like even now I eat bear Zimbabwean and South African food, bro. Like, it don't bother me. Wherever you want to cook. Obviously, I'm lucky enough she loves Jamaican food as well, so she makes Jamaican food. She'll make white man food as well. Like, she makes everything, you know what I mean? She's kind of chef, bro. So,
Or that could even be something I feel that you could do together. See, like instead of making it an argument, like we're talking about strategies now. Instead of making it an argument, you could say, all right, cool. Let's learn how to make oxtail together. Because I can't say I can cook everything. Like I've cooked curry mutton. I've cooked jerk chicken or whatever, and all these things. But I've never tried to cook oxtail, and that's probably my favorite dish. Do you know what I mean? So that could be something. This is an example. That could be something you could say. Do you know what, babe? One Sunday, let's cook oxtail together. Instead of moaning and coming back every day saying, "Oh, that's something that you could do in a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Let's cook together.
so what's your theory on independent women then? You didn't say yours. What do you think?
I think it's good, but I just like what you're saying, I think there's levels to it, innit? Because just like you say, the woman is a nurturer, innit? As a man, we're very like logical. Do you know what I mean? Even when my missus, yeah, she's got an issue, yeah, or she's upset about something, yeah.
So it's no emotion.
I'm always looking for the solution because that's what men are like.
Yeah,
We're
logic.
solution based.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it now.
Yeah.
Oh, what can we do to do it? No. Sometimes women, they just want to hear, babe, don't worry, it's gonna be alright, you know.
I know.
I feel you, man. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to hear no solution, bro. They just want to be
They
you
wanna
to be
caught-
there
they wanna-
in the
they wanna
moment
be
with
caught
them.
in that moment. Yeah, that
Do you know what I
emotion.
mean? It's cool, babe. Don't worry, man. Everything's gonna be alright. Just give them a hug. Do you know what I mean? Where man's always, I was even guilty of it. Do you know what I mean? Of saying, oh, da 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 da. So I've learned. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I would say there's levels to it, innit? In like independency, as long as you're doing your job as a woman. Do you know what I mean? Your nurturing job. Then yeah, be independent. I want my woman. I wouldn't want my woman just not doing nothing and just sitting down. I want her
So
to be
what
happy,
about,
innit?
what about the opposite? Say a woman said, "No, do you know what? I'm making 250 a year. I don't want you to work, innit? I'm gonna be the breadwinner."
No, but I would still be doing my thing. I'd probably be cool with like
Do you think
being
you're
at
comfortable
home.
with that? Like her making more bread than you in general?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're cool.
I'm cool as long as we're solid.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I'm still gonna do my thing. Even if you're making more money, that's probably gonna motivate me more to get my bread up. Do you know what I mean? If my woman's making 250k a year, I'm gonna thinking, raw. I need to do my thing to get there. She's gonna motivate me. But not every man thinks like that. Some man, they're in competition, so they'll be like trying to drag them down. Do you know what I mean? And I think,
Now, sometimes it's just their pride. I think with men, they can't accept it.
yeah, exactly. So they want them to. Do you know what I mean?
But I think it depends a lot on the woman, innit? How the woman's acting. If the woman's showing you that she's on more bread than you and looks down on you, then obviously it's not gonna work, innit? It all depends on the woman, to be fair.
No, true. You got to kind of be working in sync, and it comes back to what you're saying, communication as well, innit?
Key.
But yeah, let's move on to obviously I spoke to you about this earlier. Who do you think is more accountable when it comes to like your flaws, a man or a woman? Who's more accountable? Would you say?
Give me an example of a flaw though. 'Cause that's
Say
broad,
like-
isn't it?
All right, so say like you're having an argument about something over and over again and whatever, and you know she's doing something wrong, but she's not being accountable for it. But it's something that you're noticing all the time.
Will not be her then because she's not holding herself accountable. I'm confused. I don't get what you mean.
No, I'm saying that's an example. Like being accountable for something, innit? Is that taking responsibility for something, innit?
Yeah, I think that's
Like who does it more? Do you think? Do you think men are more accountable for their actions, or do you think women are more accountable?
I think it depends on the relationship, innit? That just depends on the whole relationship. Like I say, if it's a guy that's always
I'm saying
there-
from your experience, then.
my experience is 50-50, man. Because I'm in a good place, innit? Being married and I'm actually in a good place, so I don't see like we don't really clash like that. Obviously, you have arguments about silly things and whatnot, but it's not like there might be in a moment you know you're accountable, you know you're wrong, but when you have your space, you go out for the day, go work, whatever it is, come back, you realize, well, any of us will both say like, it's not my bad, innit? Sorry about earlier, I didn't know I was in the wrong.
That's
but
grown though. I think
Yeah.
it's grown,
I think
innit?
it's 50-50, innit? Accountability.
But I think that's where you need to get to in a relationship. Because I think sometimes some relationships is very like either one side is not accountable. Do you know what I mean? The man might be doing something that's not really benefiting the relationship, or vice versa. Do you know what I mean? But that accountability is key on
Yeah,
both sides.
Of course, both sides. So I say it's
Because
50-50.
we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, just looking back and learning from man's.
But it's broad. I think
Relationship.
why I say it's a broad topic in general is because even if you mold it into like the cheating scenario, yeah, with accountability, women find it hard to accept. And this is going to be controversial, yeah, but women find it hard to accept that a man cheating and a woman cheating are two different things. I believe they're two different things.
Why?
Because I think a man is very like, they don't think about it actually like hurting the person. It's not sex ain't emotionally based. Like it could easily go out meet a girl, have a one night stand, and never see that person again like it's nothing. I have no emotional attachment
so you said
whatsoever.
the woman's got
Whereas
that
a woman
emotion.
has to have that emotional attachment because they're women in general, innit? They're more emotional than men, innit? Like,
Some women.
no, I
Some women-
think biologically in general.
No, but some women are ruthless, you know. Bro.
I'm not saying they ain't, but I'm trying to say that I still think they've hold that trauma from that. Whether they accept it now or they accept it when they're 60, bruv, they've still got some kind of tie to that emotion of sleeping with them people, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas a man could just sleep with a woman and not care about the woman whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? I don't think women can actually. I think the women that say they can lie, bro. That's my personal opinion. I don't think a woman could be.
Men
like
are more easier, probably to just say it was just that's what it was, and let's just move on from it.
But a woman to actually love a man and then go out and cheat,
No,
it has to be out of
more of a
spite
connection.
or
There's more of a
something.
connection there.
Whereas a man could actually love a woman, go out and cheat, and not
Most women
aim
are
to
not-
hurt the woman.
Yeah, most
That's
women
what
are
I
not
mean.
just gonna sleep with a man just for the sake of it. But still, there's some girls like that. They're scatty.
Yeah, they are. Of course.
I mean,
Of course.
so let's start wrapping this up. So let's talk about your key. What's your key strategies that keeps a relationship nice and healthy? I've got some. Shall I say mine first?
Go on. Yeah.
All right. So I'll say what you said: communicating effectively
Yeah.
and listening to each other. Do you know what I mean? If you've been together for a long time, getting engaged.
Yeah.
Get me? Getting engaged, showing them that you're serious about it. Do you know what I mean?
Next steps. Yeah.
Going on dates. I think you should always keep going on
key.
dates.
That's key. That's why I can chip in there. Even with me, being married and having kids, I know I could do more. Even though I go out odd times when missus and that, but we go out like in groups. Or for instance, I began to celebrate someone's birthday and we're out without the kids and whatnot. I hardly do date nights, bro.
Date
It's
nights
just
is
me and my
key.
missus going out, whatever. We hardly do date nights.
But my missus now showed me about date nights because girls have tried to say that to me before, but I wasn't in that space. You know that girls say, "Hey, date nights."
Yeah.
Date night. You're thinking, no.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
supposed to just go my yard.
Yeah.
You know them one. You're just trying to get to the
That's,
yard.
that's key to effort. I think that's where I can improve in my relationship still. Date nights, I need to improve that.
But dates, supporting each other's goals. That's key for me.
Yeah.
And getting to know each other before you commit to anything, man.
Yeah.
Getting to know each other is the key
100%.
because a lot of people they don't. They jump into things and then before they know it, they're in deep
Yeah, 100%.
deep waters.
I don't even know the other person's morals. Like even one guy, like I said before, I left this job that I was in. There's a guy that I met him. He's like, "Oh, you're married?" I said, "Yes." How old are you? He's like, "I'm 30 at the time." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting married." He's like, "Oh, I'm getting married too." I was like, "Is it how old are you?" He was about 21 or something. I said, "How long have you been engaged for?" He's like, "I met her like 6 months ago." I was like, "Okay."
That's mad.
But he's like, he said to me, "What's your advice like being married? Like, what's your advice?"
Wait
I'm like,
5 years.
I said, "Bro, honest opinion, nowhere in it. Because in the space of that 6 months that you've known her, getting engaged, even if you get married in a year's time, even crucial events that happen in the world, like COVID hitting, or any mad things, you could have a conversation and think you're on the same page, and then it comes to like who you're voting for. What in this election was happened recently, who you're gonna vote for? One of them's conservative, others Labour, saying no, I don't agree with it. You can have completely different outlooks on life,
Everything, yeah.
and different moral
And
codes,
that's happened
everything.
before. Like ain't you ever met like been with a thing and then you're having a conversation like after, oh yeah, it's chilling.
realise they're from
And she
different
says
worlds.
something wild and you're like
That's wild.
something
Yeah.
about the devil and that. You're just like,
No, it's all mad wild.
yeah, you know like man worships the devil.
Yeah,
innit?
that's
You're
all
just
mad.
like, hold on.
That's why I say know your people,
I've
man.
been seeing you for about 7 months.
I was with my wife for 10 years before we got
But
married.
yeah. Going on holiday, that's a key one.
Yeah.
I'll say moving in together before you decide to get married.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to live with them for a little while
100%.
before you say get married and that.
But that's what's weird though, because if you think back in the day, like the whole right way of doing things, no sex before marriage and that, you would never even live with the person
Yeah.
or nothing, so you don't even know them ins and
Yeah.
outs. You just literally make a bed and lie in it, bro. Just accept it.
And whatever you do, don't have sex on the first date. See, when you beat on the first date, it's kind of risky because you've already you kind of got. Do you know what I mean?
But I think that's advice for women more than men.
True.
Because I think for
No,
women,
but that's what I'm saying.
for
When
women,
a
it's the
woman's
control.
giving it up on the first date,
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
the control. You lose the control.
trust me.
Yeah, you need,
Me
you need to
personally,
keep
if a woman
that
gives it up
control.
on the first date,
Yeah, it's mad.
I'm looking at you different.
Yeah,
And a key thing is, if you're looking for a woman, look in the right places. If you want a wife, don't be looking in the club, man. Don't be looking. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know though. I don't know, man. Because I think you could meet someone in a club guy. I wouldn't tarnish it like that. I wouldn't tarnish it as much as that. But I would say,
No,
yeah,
but
there's other places apart from
Yeah,
the
like
club
church.
where you could find.
Church.
Not even church. I wouldn't even say even church.
Church,
Because
man.
church, I know from back in the day, some wild church girls as
For
well.
real, you know.
So I'm not even saying that either.
For real.
I'm saying there's more places in the church and the
Brother,
clubs. Let's just
I
keep
should
it
tell you
broad.
this story, you
Let's
know.
keep it broad.
Oh, what Mrs. knows. Yeah, let me tell you this story. Yeah,
What, a church girl?
over the church girl. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me tell you the story. Man went on holiday. I'm talking about holiday. Man went Jamaica. Yeah.
yeah.
You've gone there. Yeah. You know why man went there, innit? To her dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, man's in the church, giving out flyers. Not flyers. You know the programs.
Yeah.
Giving out the programs. Yeah. Bro.
Well,
I'm looking,
for the thingy.
yeah, I'm giving out the programs. Yeah, bear in mind I'm in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm looking at one woman in the thingy. I'm thinking she's asking for one of the programs, isn't it? And she's saying like,
No way.
but I'm looking. Yeah,
Wild like that.
I'm looking. Let me tell you. Listen.
What?
$5.
You say Jamaican or US? Was you saying US?
I'm looking at her in amazement. Now I'm thinking, hold on. Do you know where we're at right now?
That is wild.
Do you know where we're at right now? That's
is-
number one.
Yeah, that is wild.
How dare you? And number two,
Yeah.
how dare you even think you could talk to me as well, yeah? Me?
Yeah.
If you see the state of her as well.
No, but my point, and the third one is, how dare you like not even think of yourself to be more than $5?
Exactly. Brother.
I would have fit into it. I'm like,
Brother.
what, Jamaican?
Brother,
I
I didn't even tell.
Dollar,
I didn't even tell my missus.
I would.
I didn't even tell her on the day because I thought to myself, "This is mad. She might just go mad." But obviously, my missus ain't like that anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I'm thinking, I can't even tell her now because she might just say to her uncle, whatever.
See?
And then, but when I did tell one of her dad's friends, he was like, "Yeah, man." He was just casual with it. He was like, "Yeah, man. This happens all the time." So if he said if you said come there, go in the toilet, she would have went in the toilet with you. I'm like,
Wild.
this is mad. So maybe the church thing.
Saying, don't be promoting church girls, blood.
She looked like a proper church, and you know the cheek of it, the cheek. Brother, she come up to man and got a program.
Oh, after.
Brother, she come up to man and my missus started talking to my missus and got a program, fam.
Alright.
This might go viral, you know.
Yeah, that's a wrap still. It's getting a bit too
It's a rap still.
mad. It's been a good episode. Thanks for your feedback. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe as always.
Yeah, man. Subscribe, man, because if you subscribe, it helps us put out more content.
Yeah, and leave comments as well. Not always just likes, leave comments. Like I say, we're always gonna give feedback.
And tell us what you want to hear as well. And by the way, we didn't plan this. Yeah.
Yeah, this
The-
whole
the
colour
orange.
thing, yeah.
He just showed up and he had it on like mothers.
But yeah, we're out, man. Next week, 2 p.m. Sunday. Next episode, as always.
Let's
Out.
be real.
Let's be real.